2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Shriners Hospitals for Children Open is about to start. Pleased you could join us for this first round action. Luke Ilvey alongside Rich Beam here in Las Vegas. It's known as Thin City, but we're at TPC Summerlin for the golf. What's this course like?
This golf course historically plays firm and fast and yields lots of birdies. So players going into this week know full well that they have to have the putter going. They need to hit a lot of greens, but they also need to make sure that they're making 5, 6, 7 birdies a day out there. Because if they're not, if they're struggling with birdies and only making pars, then the entire field is going to pass them by. It's a great opportunity because historically the wind doesn't blow very much and all the par 5s are reachable, but still having to make birdies, knowing you need to make birdies, isn't always the easiest thing.
We're in Vegas and you can even see the famous strip from the golf course. Do the players need to roll the dice, have a little gamble out on that course?
I think you have to gamble everywhere on the PGA Tour, but in Las Vegas, I think it's required, isn't it?
Be rude not to. Well, it's time for the preamble to be set aside. Let's get into the action. Let's see what kind of tone he sets for himself today. Not quite the shot he was wanting. Henny, how's that ball lying? It's tough to see from here.
Guys, you know the worst lie you've ever seen? Yeah, time's that by 10. This is nasty.
Going with the pitching wedge here.
What a shot from the rough. This is gorgeous. Oh yeah, that's awesome. I didn't think they'd be able to hit that from that lie.
Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. Well, that's a lovely way to get going. They've already started this event under par.
Can't birdie them all unless you birdie the first, Luke. Good start.
The second at TPC Summerlin is a par 4 measuring 469 yards from the back tee. It plays slightly downhill, so a strong drive here will set up even just a short iron approach. However, there's a huge waste area to the right, so accuracy off the tee is required. The smart option here is to lay back with the 3-metal and give yourself a full shot in, and also take one club less into this green as it will release down the slope. Beautiful swing there. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
He's got, I'd say a solid 145 here.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Oh, that was a little loose, wasn't it? Well, a little off the target with that one.
Oh, as we can see there, the wind definitely affecting that shot.
Well, there's the lie in the green side bunker. Can they get this one up and down? What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
Well, if he holds this, it'll be a solid 19-footer. This for par.
Big chance here. It was on a good line. Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. It's just about 3 feet away. Yeah, you'll take that. And unfortunately dropping back to level with the card. The third hole at TPC Summerlin is a very strong par 4, measuring 492 yards. There's a huge ravine that works right up through the middle of this. It requires a very strong drive up the right half to go at this green in 2. There is a big fairway to the left if you want to tuck over and get up and down for your par that way. Lovely rhythm there, Rich. That's going to work every time. The third hole at TPC Summerlin has been converted from a par 5 down to a 4, Rich, which makes his second shot much tougher.
Second shot across the ravine to a green that's surrounded by bunkers. Should you find the green in 2, 2 putts from there will be just fine, but watch out. Big numbers abound should you start missing this green out to the right.
Going with the 7. Needs this to kick a bit left. And he's hit that inside the range. Why don't we catch up with what Tiger Woods is up to?
I got to say, his short game is one of the best in the game.
Wonderful effort. Let's get back to it, shall we? Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. Just didn't drop. Big putt for par coming up. Now that's got to be frustrating. Hit such a great approach shot in, but wasn't able to convert. And that par ensures he'll stay right there at even par. The fourth at TPC Summerlin is a pretty straightaway par 4, measuring 450 yards from the back tees. The fairway bunkers down the left and right are to be avoided. Really, not much to this hole, just be accurate on approach. Oh, I could watch that swing all day. That's beautiful. Time for the second shot here at the fourth.
Uh-oh, we're starting to hear roars from another part of the course.
Oh, that one's straight at the pipe. Not surprised to see Colin Morikawa have a few more highlights. Let's take a look at this one. Well, this one certainly shaves a few shots off the scorecard. What about the long-range effort? Nicely holed. Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? Good chance this one, right on 6 feet.
Little birdie looking here.
On a nice line.
Wonderful shot. And with it, he moves to 1 under par. The fifth at TPC Summerlin is a par 3 measuring 197 yards. Depending on where they put the tees on this hole, ensures the type of club you need to get at it. If you're going at it, make sure you avoid that bunker that's short and right.
The tempo there was exquisite.
Yeah, nicely played.
This one here, this is for back-to-back birdies, moving him in the right direction.
Oh, just missed. And just about 8 feet left to the hole.
So far, so good.
Nicely holed. And for par. Now 5 strokes behind. The sixth at TPC Summerlin is a snaking par 4, playing 430 yards. There's a big waste area up to the left-hand side that needs to be avoided. If you can position your drive on the right half of this fairway, it gives you the best shot up the hill to a green that is not protected by any bunkers. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
He's setting up here from about 115 yards. They're going with a bit more club here. Let's see if it was the right call.
That's a great shot into birdie range here at the 6th. Moments ago, a beautiful shot happened on the course. Let's take a look at it. Lining up for his 3rd now. Solid putt, that. Okay, let's get back to the action. Trying to get to 2 under with this putt.
Rolling end over end. This putt's looking great.
Yeah, it's a lovely putt to make for birdie. Take some pride in that one. And with it, he'll move to a couple under par. And as the scorecard suggests, heading up the leaderboard. The 7th at TPC Summer is a short par 4 measuring just 382 yards off the tips. Really, you just want to avoid the trees on the left-hand side because that will prevent you getting at the green, which is well guarded by bunkers and trees. Lay up, short right, a nice little wedge in here, and try and make a birdie. Time for the second shot here at the 7th. This is one of those great ball striking displays, fairways and greens. A pleasure to watch.
I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
Wonderful play there by John.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Straight back up this hill. Can be firm here.
This one's looking good.
And that's their 4th birdie of the day.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
He's in a tie for 14th place. The 8th at TPC Summerlin is a big par 3 playing 239 from the tips. A well-struck shot will avoid the gully here, but anything to the left half can roll off the green. The bunker short rider also to be avoided, so you don't make a sloppy bogey. Opting for the 5 wood. Just a little off with the accuracy there, unable to find the green.
Not taking enough club to get it there.
Oh, almost went in.
Simply amazing. Splendid shot. Sets up the easy par.
Oh, that's good grit there.
Nice up and down there. Not a very difficult bunker shot, but nice to get it up and down nonetheless.
And it's great to see Ricky Fowler back on top of this leaderboard. The 9th at TPC Summerlin is a par 5 measuring over 563 yards. Really, the main aim here is to just avoid that bunker off the left of the tee. Then, if safely in the fairway, you can get after this green. A strong shot will play to the left half of this green and feed down to any hole location. A birdie chance, no doubt. Tee shot is looking good here. Rich, one of the big advantages for the experienced players on tour is their history around particular courses. But what advice would you give to the new players who are coming to a course for the first time and how to handle it?
I would say tread easily. Go in there and just try to get into a good rhythm on the golf course. Don't try and go out and try and hit too many heroic shots or go after too many flag sticks, because if you don't know what the consequences are if you don't pull off that shot, well, shame on you. So I think that the veterans obviously have more knowledge about golf courses, and they can say, oh, I don't want to miss it there because that's dead. I've seen it happen before. When you go into a new golf course, Luke, you got to go in with it and just try and play a little bit on the defensive side. Don't get too greedy. Don't try and make too many things happen. Go in there, find some fairways, find some greens, hole a few putts here and there, get some confidence going first before you start attacking pins.
Let's catch up with the current proceedings. Getting ready to play their third. 4 shots behind our leader. How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. Well, that should save them. That one from the sand. Good opportunity coming up to move into the top 10 on the leaderboard. And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. And he'll move into the top 10. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. The 10th at TPC Summerlin is the beginning hole of a back 9 that has many challenges and also a lot of fun holes. not overly long at 420 yards. You're just trying to avoid any trouble off the tee so you can get a clear shot at this green. A chance to begin the back nine with a birdie. That tee shot looks pretty good. Penny, what have they got in front of them here?
He's got roughly 105 yards here. Going for less club here.
Not a bad approach. He'll be putting.
And this one for back-to-back birdies.
This putt is about 15 feet to the hole.
Looking for another birdie here.
Some momentum being built now. That's back-to-back birdies. And with that, he'll move to 5 under par. He's currently tied for 6th.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Placement off the tee is required at the TPC Summerlin 11th hole. Par 4, measuring 448 yards. The big bunker down the right side is to be avoided at all costs. And there's also a little tree there which might affect any line of sight approach to this green. That's an awful error. As we test ourselves here in the closing 9 at TPC Summerlin, what's the second shot into 11 like?
It's a very unfriendly second shot. This green sits above the fairway a good 4 to 5 feet. If you hit it long, you've got no hope of getting it up and down. A very scary shot, to say the least. If you walk away from a par here, happy days.
There's been action aplenty all over the course. How about this great shot at the 15th?
This is his third. Oh, a little trickery, no doubt about it. An absolute beauty here.
All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. Didn't that look good for a long time? Oh, that's the hands of a surgeon. Lovely touch.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
Yeah, well holed. Let's move on. Currently at -5 now for the day. The 12th here at Summerlin is another short par 4, 442 yards off the tips, but plays slightly downhill and leaves just a short iron approach. The only real danger here is the big body of water that starts around 150 yards short and goes right up past the green. That's a tad disappointing, isn't it? Let's take another look at Tiger from earlier. Well, these are certainly shot savers. What about this long-range putt? Great putt. Okay, time to return to the action. Well, I know that we're in the booth and not right up close to it, but it doesn't take a smart person to work out that's not a nice lie. Chosen the pitching wedge here. Sadly, this one will make a splash. Time now for the fourth shot. Currently 4 shots off the pace.
Got great connection here. Yeah, this is looking good.
Yeah, that was a safe play. This one's for bogey.
This has a real chance.
Well done. And unfortunately heading in the wrong direction on the leaderboard after that hole. The 13th at TPC Summerlin is a monster par 5 measuring over 600 yards from the back tees. The big hitters with a tail breeze can cover that bunker on the left-hand side. But if you want to lay up, make sure you've given yourself the right number because there's a lot to this green and plenty of ways to 3-putt it. Be careful on approach. That's a bit out of shape. Sitting at -4 and moving ever so closer to the top 10. And here we are with the third shot. And this putt will take them to 5 under par. Just missing the birdie there. That's a shame. The putt drops, and we're moving on. Trailing by 5 shots after that hole. The 14th at TPC Summerlin is a straightaway par 3 playing 168 yards. The green slopes right to left, so make sure you've got the right length of club so you're not left with a long putt. Choosing the 9-iron here. That's inside the house of opportunity. Time to take a look at some of the action from elsewhere on the course.
Look at the shot that this player possesses.
Nice putt to make that one. Let's return to live play now. Well, this will be a big putt to make. A birdie always nice, but particularly when it's a 2.
Get the fist pump ready. This looks like it's going in.
Well played. And what a way to jump into the top 10. Well, that's worth a replay. Let's take another look.
Yeah, let's see this again. Have this one on repeat.
Ricky Fowler is currently on top of things right now. The 15th at TPC Summerlin is a great short par 4. In fact, a lot will try and drive it in the tournament. If you want to lay it back, you've got around about 115 yards uphill to a green where you can't see those back hole locations. However, a good aggressive play here must avoid the pot bunkers around the greens or the big waste area to the left. A chance to make a birdie here or even an eagle. Always a tough shot to get out of.
They'll have to get their best bunker technique out here because this is nasty.
getting ready to play their third. 5 shots off the pace. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? And that should secure the par on this one. As they say, drive for show, putt for dough. That'll cost you. And that's a bogey, unfortunately. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. The 16th at TPC Summerlin is another one of those great scoring holes en route to the finish. A par 5 playing 560 yards. A well-struck drive up the right half here gives you a chance to get at this green in 2. If you are going for the green, make sure you got enough club, because that huge penalty area in front of it will ruin any score. Be careful going through the green here as well, because getting down from over the back is not that easy. Oh, that was flushed. Why don't we catch up with our man in the hot seat, Tiger Woods?
This is 4th.
Playing this shot from around 220 yards here. 5 shots off the lead. Seems to have chosen the 3-wood. Not able to find the green in 2, but a bold play. And here we are with the 3rd shot. 5 strokes behind our leader. What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Yeah, he's staring down about 12 feet.
This is a good chance. Well, what a way to bounce back. Nice putt to hole. And that will take him to 5 under. He's currently tied for 11th.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
The 17th at TPC Summerlin is a downhill par 3 measuring just under 200 yards from the tips. The green shapes hard right to left towards that water hazard. Make sure you're clever at shaping your ball, or don't take on any hole location that's tucked in near to the water.
This one's right of the green.
That got a little out of control, I think. This would be a great up and down. that almost went down. A chance to save the par if he can make this one.
This is tracking right into the front of this cup.
A bogey putt awaits. And now 4 under for the day. The 18th at TPC Sutherland is a 444-yard par 4 with a big body of water just beyond the gully, which you've got to drive. Make sure you avoid those bunkers on the right side to give you a good iron into this green. Absolutely flushed. Rich, take me through the final approach here at TPC Summerlin.
This green is very long and yet very narrow. It is tough to get the judgment with your second shot spot on pin high wise. However, there's still chances to make a birdie should you need one to win the tournament.
Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it. And this putt to move into the top 10. Okay, steady now. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. A round now in the books. Good luck next time. So, after a pretty decent opening round, Rich, this player still finds themselves a fair way off the pace.
Yeah, a good round, a decent round, but nothing spectacular, and that's why they're in the position that they're at. They just need to... They need to get out there and grind a little bit more. We didn't really see them out there giving it their full effort because they just got lazy. I mean, it's just an okay round of golf, and it shows.
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.
you.